Hello Gemini, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading for the first half of September, from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout the reading and take from it what makes sense for you. So I'll be starting with the Twin Flame Reality Check deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, and we'll grab some scenarios from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle deck here. Alright Gemini, so let's begin and let's take a look and see what will come forward for you. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Gemini for the first half of the month. We are starting off with happiness. I love that. That's followed by Live, Laugh, and Love comedy show. Somebody might have a really great sense of humor. Maybe when you guys are together, you love to laugh together. You love each other. You make each other happy. We also have Naughty Nights. Okay, so a lot of late nights maybe between the two of you. The sexual chemistry, that's coming forward as well. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's up with that, because those are pretty good energies. All right, let's see. What do we need to know? I'll pull from my TANIELU tarot deck here. All right, so what's going on? Now, I just got this one too. Someone did something very naughty as far as maybe hurting the other person, or there could have been possible love triangles here. I'm just getting that for some of you, so take that if it applies. Okay. Naughty nights, infidelity perhaps. Okay, so here we are with the Knight of Wands. Adventurous, yes, but the Knight of Wands is known to be the player of tarot at times. So if that's your story, Gemini, you might have been dealing with somebody who just wasn't ready for a commitment, maybe just wanting to play, okay, having these naughty nights and just wanting to enjoy their life, you know, just kind of living life on a more casual level. You know, just laughing things off and not really taking things too serious. We do have the Five of Pentacles. All right, so I don't know if your finances have been a little bit challenged. It could be tied into that, Gemini, but the Five of Pentacles, typical interpretation, is somebody who's been left out in the cold. So the divine masculine of this scenario might have been left out in the cold by the divine feminine, especially if the masculine just wanted to play and do naughty things, okay? Because, look at this. We do have the Six of Pentacles. Equality, as we can see. Giving and receiving. 50-50. Sharing each other's lives. If someone has one foot out the door, you know, having these naughty late nights with other people aside from who they're in a relationship with, then there is no equality there. This is somebody who's not investing fully in the connection here. We have sixes coming through though, so sixes can represent growth. So it might be one of those situations where it doesn't have to be over, but there's definitely some work that's needed, maybe on behalf of this masculine who just really wanted to play and have fun, you know, just lots of laughter and maybe hanging out with a bunch of people where it's just more of a social gathering rather than just being able to spend time together one-on-one. Some of you guys could also have been dealing with a Virgo possibly. This, of course, is about soul searching, you know. So the Hermit, it's about contemplation, it's about inner guidance, it's about searching for truth. And maybe, Gemini, either you relate to that or this is the person that you're thinking about or you were dealing with or were in a relationship with. This is somebody who maybe needs some time to themselves to figure things out, you know, but there is something about this individual that's still feeling drawn to you. So it depends on whether you are the masculine for this scenario or whether you are the divine feminine. If you're the feminine, you might have distanced yourself from a masculine, especially if, as I've said, and we can see it here, they might have done some naughty things. You know, we're talking about physical encounters. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so this right here can be a desire to bridge the gap between two people who are at a distance. So whether that's you, Gemini, whether that's the other person, this is a desire to come back together. You know, we've got victory and success with that Six of Wands. So it's not impossible. But right now, look at that, Two of Swords. It's just at a stalemate. There's this stuck energy here, Gemini. It's not moving. So maybe it's not moving because somebody still needs a little bit more time to themselves to think of their next step or whatever it is that they're really wanting to manifest in their life. Somebody needs a little bit more time to figure all of this out. Okay, so let's grab some scenarios and see how this all ties in together. So hopefully there's something there that makes sense for you already. All right, so we'll grab a few scenarios from the Island Time Wellness deck. Take whichever one makes sense for you, or maybe all three. I plan on pulling 3 scenarios. There could be a little bit of something in each one that makes sense for you. For Gemini, we have 2 cards coming through here. Okay, I think I'll take them. Palm tree. And then we have wedding rings. Somebody could have been married, or you guys could have been married. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility, and then wedding rings, union, wedding, of course, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So these 2 cards could be an indication of a marriage that was able to achieve stability and security. We'll see, okay? Or that's what needs to be worked through. Okay, so I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck here. What is up with that, Gemini? So either you were married or you were dealing with somebody who was married. Let's see. This is a twin flame connection. So as you can see from the image there, somebody was married. I'm also getting here, and again, take it if it makes sense, Gemini, this could be your twin flame, excuse me, but your twin flame could be married. I hope that makes sense. That's just how I'm getting that. There's this desire to build a strong foundation in this connection, or a marriage that needs to be healed, and there's this possibility for reunions. This could simply be an indication too, Gemini, after you've been through so much ups and downs in your romantic life, that finally you get to a place where you connect with somebody on this amazing level, a strong soul bond right here, and you're finally able to welcome in the love that you've always looked for. It could lead to marriage. It could lead to a very happy home life. It could lead to building a family with somebody. You know, so if you weren't dealing with somebody that was married, if there was no infidelity and third parties for your situation, this could be what's coming for you, and that's fantastic. Look at this. We've got the Two of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so whether it is a twin flame or a soulmate that you're focused on here for this scenario, it's a beautiful energy. There's a lot of love that's coming through here. Okay, let's see what else. This right here is a very special partnership between 2 people. Look at that, 3 of Wands, expansion, looking ahead towards the future that you guys could build together. That looks amazing. That really does look amazing. So it doesn't matter what you've been through in the past. Let it go. It's a cycle that has completed, or maybe it's in the process of completing. Just know that, you know, better days are ahead. This Wheel of Fortune brings you good luck. This type of love, it's a part of your destiny. So if you're single right now and you feel you haven't found it, it's possible. Okay? And then you've got commitment right here with the Ace of Pentacles. This right here, it's manifestation of something amazing for you. Love, finances, career, it's wrapped up in this energy. It's a solid offer of commitment, of stability, of security, and everything that's represented through those cards right there. Love it, okay? So if you relate to that, which I hope you do, it's a fantastic outcome. All right, so let's go ahead and get another group of cards here. So for scenario number 2, heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. This could be a perfect match for you. So let's see. There's somebody here that represents that, Gemini. Somebody that holds the key to your heart, or maybe that's how they feel about you. You hold the key to theirs. This could be the one that's meant for you, or they see you as the one. If you're in separation, wanting to come back together, that's a possibility too. But you guys have had some challenges right here. 5 of Wands, arguments, disagreements, okay? Competition, I'm not surprised to see that because we've kind of seen that reference through love triangles and even possible infidelities there. We do have the Emperor though. This of course represents the divine masculine. Some of you could be dealing with a masculine who is an Aries, or they could have Aries in their chart. But regardless of sign here, this I feel is a masculine acknowledging some of the challenges, but still feeling perhaps divine feminine, that you still hold the key to their heart. You absolutely do, and more of the same cards are coming forward here. 2 of Cups, again followed by the 4 of Wands. So this is coming through as a possible either soulmate or twin flame connection. They're both represented right here. This is perhaps a masculine divine feminine who loves you, who cares for you. They might have challenged the partnership by doing certain things that ruin the dynamic of the relationship. This could still end up working out, I feel. Could lead towards marriage, again, as we've seen. You know, this is a strong foundation in the relationship. So that's all still possible. And then you guys have the Chariot right here, as well as the 6 of Swords. So I love that, because whatever was going on with that 5 of Wands, you guys are moving away from that. This is, of course, movement right here. It is a transition away from challenges. 6 of Swords also represents moving on and releasing drama, releasing past baggage. It is a transition. So that's good, because the future does not have to be defined by what happened in the past. If you guys can allow that to move on from it and just close that door and open up a new one, a new cycle, so that you guys can concentrate on the life that you can build together moving forward. Okay, so that still looks good despite some of the challenges you guys have been through. All right, let's grab one more for Gemini. One more. All right, here we go. We have the Chaser. So someone represents the Chaser and somebody represents the Runner. So it says Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. If you relate to that for yourself, Gemini, maybe that's why it's coming through, or of course the other person that you're thinking about could be the Chaser. All right, so let's grab some insight here. Somebody could have experienced abandonment issues before you guys even met, or maybe you did. Some of you could be dealing with a divine masculine representing this King of Wands. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So this is a masculine, and it is coming through as a visionary leader. They want to be able to take the lead here. And it could be the masculine who used to be the Chaser maybe, but ready to take the lead and stop running, you know, stop chasing, however way that's coming through for the masculine here. The chasing and the running, I feel this is a masculine who's ready to take control of a situation, to finally have you guys at a point where fears and codependency can be addressed, you know, and to be able to get things moving in a better and different direction. Look at this. Here we are again with the 2 of Cups. So this is perhaps a divine masculine who sees you as a very special soul connection, divine feminine. This is interesting. We've got the Judgment card. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra as well. So I feel a masculine has gone through their awakening. This is about self-evaluation. There's past energy tied into this. You know, that could be tied in as well to the chaser mentality, the codependency, the abandonment issues. So I feel a masculine has had to address all those things, and maybe it affected the relationship and how they conducted themselves despite the love that was there. So this to me comes forward as somebody who wants to make amends, somebody who's got a lot to say, somebody who might want to apologize. There's this need to heal. There's this need perhaps for forgiveness. But at the end of the day, what I feel from the masculine is that they want a reunion. They want a second chance. You know, they want to be able to, I was just about to say make different choices, and here it is, Seven of Cups. You know, perhaps the masculine has many choices to make, many opportunities, but at the end of the day, I feel, divine feminine, that they choose you. Look at this. We have the Six of Cups, and that's followed by the Ten of Cups. So there you go. That's what this masculine is desiring and wanting, a future with you, divine feminine. They're focused on the memories. We really do have, excuse me, we have past influences coming through here. So there are memories that they are focused on and wanting a reunion here, wanting to manifest this Ten of Cups. Okay, restoring the harmony between the two of you. And that's how it's representing itself here. Reunions, restoring the relationship, restoring the happiness. This right here is fulfillment. If you guys had a family together, it's coming back together. If what you're wanting is long-term commitment or marriage, it could be that as well. So the chaser, runner mentality is coming to a standstill, I feel. No more running, no more chasing. You guys are just on an equal level, deciding what it is that you guys want for this connection. And I feel if you guys can get onto the same mentality, the same wavelength, this is where you guys might just ultimately end up here. Okay, so that looks really good as far as the direction that that could go. All right, Gemini, so now what we want to focus on are some dialogue messages from whoever it is that you are thinking about for this reading. I'll be pulling from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck here. Okay, so from their higher self, whether this is an ex, whether this is someone you're currently involved in, let's go ahead and see what it is that they want to share with you. I have no sense of direction when you're far away from me. You are the star that will guide my way back into your arms. That's how they see you. They see you as that shining star leading them back to you, or you being led back to them. We have You're My Ultimate Fantasy. Okay, so where's that card? Going back to the Naughty Nights, I feel, you know, this right here represents those fantasies. This right here represents the sexual connection, the attraction that the two of you have shared. There's somebody here that could still be fantasizing, I can't speak today, fantasizing about you in a very sexual manner. You could also be fantasizing about them in that way. Okay. We also have, I'm really attracted to the outside, but I fell in love with who you are on the inside. So they love who you are as a person, but they're also super, super attracted to you. And that could go both ways. And finally, we have best friends, best lovers, best soul spouse, and the best is yet to come. Now, take this if it makes sense. For some of you guys, you could have been the best of friends and it turned into love. That could have been very intense sexually. I mean, you guys just make this very passionate, magnetic couple. All right, so even though you've been through ups and downs, maybe there's still the opportunity for you guys to make this work. All right, Gemini, so I'll leave that there. And just one quick announcement before you guys go, especially for those who are new. This, of course, is a general love reading. If you want a more personal mini reading, I do offer that every Wednesday through our Super Chat live stream. We do them Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Those announcements are always in the community tab here on YouTube, as well as on my Instagram page. We'd love to see you for a future live stream if you'd like to join us. If you'd like a longer reading or purchase any of my decks, those links are down below, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.